Today we are on a boat, which is actually a pretty popular thing to do in Toronto in the summer season, but I haven't done it yet. Here I am. At a little parking spot. So many boats here. Like, I usually can see them from my building, like all the boats that are out, but we're right behind this island, and apparently, you guys, this beach right here is a nude beach. I had no idea. I don't see anyone nude, but apparently it's a nude beach. But anyway, a lot of boats are parked here. We stopped by one of our favorite Italian restaurants because they got gelato and stuff. Unfortunately, they don't have a patio, so you can't dine in, but at least we could get it for takeout and then probably eat in the park across the street, but that's fine. Good morning, everyone. Today is my sister's birthday, so I am going to St. Lawrence Market to pick up some birthday flowers because it's her 30th today, and it's her champagne birthday as well, which means it's the 30th and her 30th birthday. So I'm gonna get her flowers from the St. Lawrence Market, then commute home to give her skincare. So I grabbed her a big bouquet of sunflowers with a few white flowers in there, just to give it variety, and now off to the bus.
Oh my god,
Yeah!
the light.
Open the door, girl! Oh, flowers for you!
Make sure that door is open.
Don't like
Stay
it.
open, she says.
What did you?
What if I close it?
She doesn't like it.
Today we are walking around running some errands. I need to go to Winners to try to find a pot for my orchid because it's outgrowing its pot that it's in and the roots are coming out. Then maybe we'll go check out some office chairs and get me a new office chair because mine's been falling apart for a while now, and then just enjoy the nice day. I am at Cherry Beach because we're doing a sneaky little photo shoot. Which is really cute. I'm with Liz and Jasmine, and that's pretty much it for today. So we're gonna shoot a little bit here, have fun, then maybe go to Distillery, shoot there, and eat some food and just enjoy this beautiful summer day where it's not actually aggressively hot. I think all summer it's been like high 30s, but today it's like feels like 22, which in the sun it doesn't really feel too cold, but it's nice anyway. Yeah, for sure. And they wanted to get like a cute food truck photo with ice cream, and they're like, yeah, we should do it. And Liz is lactose intolerant, like she can't eat any dairy, and then our other friend is vegan, and they both look at me at the exact same time. They're like, so do you want to eat ice cream? I'm like, of course I want to eat ice cream and capture the moment because it just happened. You know when things happen so fast, but anyway, so funny. So I got a nice little ice cream out of it. We've ended up at Distillery District, one of my favorite places in the summertime, honestly. Everyone raves about the Christmas market. It's all about the summer. So I am back home now after my little girls' day out to the beach. It was really nice to hang out with Liz and our other friends and take some fun photos. I haven't seen what the photos look like yet, but they'll be on my Instagram when I get them. But anyway, I wanted to share a little bit of updates. Package came in today. I have been procrastinating. I've been procrastinating for years to buy myself one of these. I don't know why I've been procrastinating because it's not expensive at all. It's literally like 30 bucks. Well, with shipping, it's an additional 20. But I finally got myself a hair treatment flat iron minus the ironing part. So essentially it looks like a hair straightener, but it doesn't straighten the hair or use heat. It uses high frequency waves and infrared light to make hair treatments penetrate the hair shaft completely and make your hair crazy soft. And I don't know if any of you guys remember from my Japan vlogs. If you're still tuning around after 4 years since I lived in Japan, then I thank you so much. But I don't know if you remember, but I did go to the hair salon about once a month when I was living in Japan, and they would always give me the sonic hair treatment, which essentially is this. I don't know what formula they used for the hair treatment part, but they always used this over top of the hair treatment to ensure that it penetrated the hair better. And honestly, my hair had never been healthier or softer other than the year that I lived in Japan, and I swear it's because I got this done once a month. So I'll link you guys this below. I don't know if this one's going to be as good as what they used on me in Japan at Nalu Hair Salon, but it's so affordable, and the shipping honestly was so fast. I ordered this last week and it got to me in a week, so I'll link it there. You also can get it on Amazon, so if you live in the US you can get it from Amazon.com, but the shipping to like Canada was so crazy. It said it would take 2 months from the US, which makes sense because of the Rona. The borders are closed to Canada and the US, so it makes sense. So I opted to go with AliExpress to get this, but you can get it from Amazon.com, so I'll link both options for you guys in this vlog, and then I'll update you guys in another vlog what the results are and if I see any difference using it. Hello everyone. So today I'm going to the mall fast because I want to find a fancy dress, like a cheap fancy flowy dress. Hopefully I find one. I don't think I will though, just because there's been so many sales at the mall lately because of COVID. But anyway, reason being is because impromptu cross-Canada road trip. Literally, we leave tomorrow at 4 o'clock and we're just gonna drive across Canada to like Banff, Alberta and stuff like that, stay 2 days, explore the lake. So I want to get like at least one different outfit that I can get in the shots for the cool backgrounds and stuff, because I think it would be like such a shame, because I've been there before, long before I had like a big enough following. Sorry for the shaky camera, I'm walking so fast. But like 10 years ago, 10 years ago is the last time I was there. And it was like before I knew how to use a camera. It was like when I was new to like YouTube and only just doing the blogging. I didn't know how to edit photos. Like a lot of my pictures were like mediocre, like good, but mediocre. And my outfits were totally like bad. And this time I'm like, okay, like when can I say is gonna be the next time I'm gonna do a cross Canada road trip? And I wanna do it right this time, but on a limit and on a budget. So that's what I'm doing today. Just me, or is 2020 summer fashion so bad? Like actually really bad. Like all the dresses I'm finding look like bags. Like really, I don't even know how to explain it. Either way, it's bad. I'm not finding a thing. I've been into like 8 stores. down at the mall, and basically I settled on a dress, but I'm not like 100% into it. Like, I like it, but it's not the vibe that I was going for. But I figured, you know what, good to get a backup anyways. And what I opted to do is go to a fabric store and buy fabric that I like and try to make my own dress in the style that I like by hand in one night. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have no idea if it's gonna turn out good, if it's gonna be garbage, but I figured, like, why not? So I got 8 yards of this like floral fabric that I absolutely love, and I'm just gonna hand stitch it. I have no idea, but yeah. Okay, so this is what I got today. This is the fabric, which was the last thing that I purchased. So I got 8 yards of this stunning like cream colored fabric with the orange and green flowers on it. I think it's stunning. I can't wait to make a mess of it and make, literally, quite honestly, the worst handmade dress you've ever seen, because I don't know how to make a dress. I've never made a dress before. I also went to Innisfree, woo, my favorite Korean road shop skincare brand. Reason being is because I'm finally all out of aloe vera gel. The last one I got was from Nature Republic, and it lasted a year, about a year, maybe like a year and a few months. I finally ran out last night, so it's time to stock up on another jumbo tube of aloe vera. I love this stuff. Literally, Korean aloe vera is the best. It's always the purest, nicest formula, and I love using it not only as a hydrator, which also pairs amazingly if you're using a hyaluronic acid serum, because this gives moisture for the serum to actually take moisture from to put into your skin. And I love using it as a sleeping mask at night. At the end of my skincare routine, I always put a thick layer of aloe vera to seal everything in with deep hydration. And then before I opted to go to the fabric store, I did end up buying a dress from Hudson's Bay company. Hudson's Bay is like a boutique for like multiple brands, but high-end brands, and that's like clothing, skincare, luxury, makeup, and whatnot. I ended up buying a really pretty dress, but the thing is, it's not what I wanted, but it is what I want, like overall, just in a dress, but not for the purpose of this road trip. It's really pretty. I'll show you it on at another point, but it's long, it's totally casual, and it's from the Australian Melbourne brand called Evernew. I'm like, of course I opted for an Australian brand for dresses. Honestly, like, pardon the makeup filter on right now, I can't figure out how to turn it off, but honestly, like, everything at the mall was hideous. And I do understand it's like the end of summer season, and a lot of brands were already transitioning to their fall clothing, but what they had still for summer clothing was so ugly. I was like, I'm just gonna make my own. And you may be thinking, like, Bee, why didn't you just order something online? And that's because I literally have one day. And I tried looking online to see if I could get any kind of express shipping, and it was all like minimum 3 days. I was like, yikes, no. So I have to settle for whatever I could find, and then we're just gonna try to make it. So I'm gonna do that starting ASAP, like right now. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I did take a sewing class in high school, but like it was the worst class. It taught me like nothing. I have always sewn things from a young age. I had a sewing machine at home, and I like makeshift alter my clothes often, but I've never made a complete outfit from scratch before. I have a general idea on what I'm gonna do. I'm literally just gonna pin fabric to my body and draw lines on it and then cut it and do the worst like sew job by hand. I'm not gonna film a tutorial on it because you're not gonna learn anything from me. Like, so if any of you guys say like, oh, you should have filmed a tutorial, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, so you're not gonna learn anything from me. I might get snippets of what I'm trying to do here and there, but like not a tutorial, because yeah, I don't know anything. I know zero. Okay, there, I finally got the makeup filter off, but I'm kind of like pissed off because literally the last time I did this cross Canada road trip was like 8 years ago, and I had such a bad acne and acne scars at that point that like it was really hard for me to like any pictures or footage I was in. And like I literally have had perfect flawless skin all summer, and then literally last night I woke up with these huge jumbo like inflamed spots, and I'm like, can we not redo this? Am I like like cursed to whenever I do a road trip have like massive pimples, but I know it's because I'm probably coming off the pill. Like usually when they come up like this, I can get rid of them like overnight, but apparently not anymore. So hopefully these are gone, because our road trip officially starts on Saturday, but we're leaving Friday to visit family and stuff first, and then Saturday evening we head out. So I hope by that point, like that gives me like 2 days kind of for my skin to kind of recover. Hopefully it does. On another note, we are actually bringing Mr. Flynn with us. I see a lot of people do this on YouTube and on social media, and even friends on my personal Facebook page I've seen take cats with them on road trips and whatnot, just because it's a little hard for us to find someone to watch him for the whole week that we'll be gone, and because he's so destructive, like with eating clothes, and he's just very destructive, that I feel like it would be emotionally more stressful for him for us not to be here and like a random person, like friend staying over who he doesn't know, than to be with us on the road, because this whole time that we've had him, we've both been working from home, so he doesn't know a day or night without us, specifically a night. He's never had a night without us in the past 6 months. So I figured, you know what, no matter what, this situation will be stressful for him, and I figured the least stressful option would be to just bring him with us. We have a big SUV, we're gonna bring the litter box, we're gonna bring kibble. He's totally fine on a harness. He goes on the harness often on the balcony and leash, so I don't think we'll really have that much of a problem, to be honest. And I think it'll be fine at night too, because he'll probably be so exhausted from the day of just like being on the road that he should sleep fine and dandy as well. If you guys have ever brought in your cat on like a road trip or any like kind of week-long vacation out of the home, let me know how that went for you. Of course, by the time this vlog comes out, the road trip's already gonna be over, because I'm generally like 2 weeks behind on vlog footage. Like I'm like, when you guys see a vlog, it's like 2 weeks in the past. So yeah, by the time I'm back, this vlog will be coming out. But yeah, let me know if you've ever done that before. Like I see so many people do it and they say like it's totally fine, so yeah. I basically just finished pinning and cutting the skirt part, or well, the dress part of it. It's really hard to show. I should have showed it before I took it off. I have a lot of extra fabric, but like I guess it's gonna be easier to just simply sew it so it fits me and then cut whatever is excess. I also want to put a pretty tall slit in it, so I know that will give it a little more space. So essentially I just pinned the sides, well, not that one, that one's undone so I could get out, but I pinned the sides, and then I'm gonna go down and hand sew it all together really lightly and casually. And then for around the waist to cinch it in, I basically made 2 folds at the waist and pinned it so it was as snug as I could possibly get it on myself. So 2 pins that will be like the seams slightly down the middle, about 3 inches long or 4 inches long, I don't know, is that 4 inches? Yeah, probably 4 inches long on both the front and the back. This is what I achieved last night. So the bodice is almost done. I just have to connect and sew the back part and make the sleeves. But I got the puffy scrunchy chest done, and the string to tie it needs to be actually turned into a string. But I'm thinking I'll do that at home because it will be a lot easier with a sewing machine to do that level of tense, like close together sewing. Yeah, so I'm just gonna work on the sleeves, and then the skirt, the dress skirt part's right here. I'm a little bit stumped on it, to be honest, because like it's really bulky, and it's because on the inside, like to cinch it around the waist, like you know how you connect the panels but then there's like those random like cinched in parts so it's fitted around your measurements. Well, on the inside it creates like a huge like wedge of fabric, and I don't know if I'm supposed to cut that to a certain point or not, so I'm thinking I might save that part for at home and ask my mom, because I think she might know, or if I'm able to get the sleeves done in time. then maybe I'll try to watch some YouTube videos on how to manage that, because it looks good, but it's just too bulky. It's also too long, so I need to cut it and then hem the bottom, but I'm thinking I'll save that part when I go home today, because it will be easier with a sewing machine to hem the whole lower radius of the skirt. But I woke up early today at 7 a.m., which is anywhere from 1 hour to 2 hours earlier than I wake up, so I have a little more time to get these things done. But like, look at my huge pimples. Like, I mean, thankfully there's a beauty filter on this video right now, but like, dang. Always, like, I literally haven't had pimples like this in like half a year, and I'm like, oh, perfect. Plans update. Basically, we had a few days where we had intense like hot heat, like high 30 degrees Celsius, and then crazy tornado warning weather. So with that, a lot of my plants unfortunately got broken from the intense windstorms that we had, because literally there was like tornadoes. Yeah, so my sunflowers broke a little bit, so some of them died in the wind. Apparently my tomatoes got sunburnt. I don't know how that happened suddenly. Like, almost all my plants got a little bit sunburnt. Some of the sunflowers, some of the tomatoes, and then some of the marigold up there. I don't know what's happening with my basil either. Like, all of this stuff like happened the same day. Like, it was really hot and then we had tornado warnings, and like my plants just suffered dramatically. Still, if anyone knows why my basil looks like this, it would be super helpful. They kind of stopped growing even though I was watering them regularly, and they just kind of stayed stagnant like this for a long time, so I'm not too sure what is going on there. And then my tomatoes, they got sunburnt, I guess. And then yeah, otherwise my cucumbers are thriving. I got little cucumbers sprouting everywhere, so that's a cucumber. We've got a cucumber there. A little baby cucumber in there, right? That one.